We are here together for our Mother Mary Peace Supper, which we have been doing for 15 years. Okay, we're going to eat prayerfully together after we have help from Mary untying our knots. And this is the one service that we welcome gentlemen to. And we have a gentleman here, Joff, who, when he arrived, he's been a member a long, long time. He said that was the thing he was looking forward to. Is that right, Joff? The untie. So we're going to find out about Mary and the untying of knots. And we are in the past, we had a slideshow of the similarities between goddess teachings, which has no official technical Bible, because as Vajra Ma teaches, the wisdom lives in woman's body and is translated to humanity and cannot be, should not be codified, should not be written down and chiseled into stone, because energy is flowing and moving through the day, through the ages. To chisel something in a tablet, you know, that you expect to be resonating with people 2,000 years later, maybe parts of it will, because truth is eternal. Maybe parts of it won't either. And it's more important spiritually to simply feel into what is needed right here and right now. And you do that through your body and your awareness and your heart. We did focus, we have slideshows that we presented on the similarities between Jesus's teachings and what we know to be goddess teachings that have come down through the ages. And I consider Jesus a true son of goddess. And I learned that phrase from Vajra Ma. This year, we are going to focus on a couple of different things. We're going to learn about Mary as the untier of knots. And then we're also going to read the world peace prayers together in unison. Everyone will go home with one of these who's coming in person. So you'll take this home with you as our gift. For those of you at home, just listen as this group here in person world peace prayers. We have these beautiful ribbons, and into them you are going to tie whatever you think are the knotty problems of your life, or at least one. And maybe you don't really have any, and that's fine. If you actually don't have any, which could be true for you, then do it for something of the world. And we will see if Mary can magically help us in the unseen world. I wonder if she will. It's really tense. We have no idea if she will or she will not. Ground together. Settle. Feel. No matter the hubbub of life, feel that it's like the ocean. The ocean has all kinds of waves and turbulence sometimes on top at the surface. But underneath, the deeper you go, the more still, peaceful, quiet, serene, dark, and beautiful it is. So let us ground from the top waves down, down, down through the watery depths, headed for the sea floor, way down, peaceful, quiet, becoming more and more peaceful, more and more rich, more and more full, more and more connected to all that is, the underlying peace that sits at the bottom of everything. We can go there anytime. Let's go there now.
We have all with us now. There is no time or space or distance between us. All is in the same time and space. So we take this connection and we receive the love and the interest, the vast peace in knowing that is Mother Mary, that is the joining of our hearts and souls together, our energies underneath the stars and the sun, connected to the earth, the moon, the waters, the fires, the minerals and the bones in the earth that make up our bones and our bodies. And we are all one. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Blessed be. Welcome, Dr. Myluna and Christina and Erica and Christopher. Christopher, how lovely for you to be joining us. And of course, Sarah, Michelle, and Vajra and Irisi. Oh, it'd be so lovely if somebody could open that door. And April. Oh, fantastic. And there is Vajra. We are adding you as the Vajra. We'll make it a small pin so people can't see that you're not wearing any makeup. Okay, how is it that you look absolutely beautiful? And there is, I can't see any difference between you with makeup and you without makeup.
It's Mother Mary's magic. Mother Mary's magic.
So as we connect our hearts with the land that we are upon, with calling the ancestresses, those who lived and walked upon this land, all the ages before us, and we becoming the ancestresses and ancestors walking this land in the time past and forward, future and now. We ask permission of the Ahashan people of the Orange County. We ask permission of the Shining Ones in Colorado and all of the different places. We ask permission of these ancestresses to be with us now. Give us permission to do this sacred holy work, and we feel it is given. Blessed be.
Blessed be. And welcome each person's individual guide or guardian, Mata, if you would, on behalf of us all.
Guides and guardians, totem animals, angels of the skies and heavens and angels of the earth, those who have been with us since the beginning of time, not only since the beginning of this birth in this space and time, but always and forever. We welcome you. You are here, you are here, you are here. Blessed be.
Hail and welcome. Vajra Ma speaks for all of us an acknowledgement of divine source, the creative power of the universe, the ultimate that lives in each one of us. Some call goddess, some call God. It does not matter. Today, in circle, we call her Mother Mary. Vajra, speak. Mother Mary for us.
Great mother of all, mother of compassion, mother of the Buddhas, mother of all love that is expressed in the universe. Divine Mother, she who brings forth those beings who will enlighten the hearts and bodies and minds of humanity. She who is mother of all, we welcome you here. We ask for your grace to permeate our hearts, our bodies, and our minds with your love and your vision at this pivotal time in humanity. We women here are sacred, and we are listening and we are receiving, and please bless us according to each of our soul's journey and our gifts to give. Thank you, Divine Mother. Thank you.
We are in sacred space. Vajra's husband is named Wolfgang. He crossed, was it 4 months ago? About 4 months ago, Vajra?
June 28th, 5 months plus.
5 months ago. And we have been experiencing him in unusual ways. In fact, just a couple of days ago, Vajra and I were having a conversation, and it was an important one to us, something about something we'll be working on intensely in the future. And we were kind of struggling with an idea. And so I just spontaneously said, Wolfgang, you are listening with us. You are here with us. Give us a clue, give us an idea, give us something. And Vajra and I both got chills, and immediately out of her mouth spoke the answer, the thing and I won't tell you the phrase because we got a whole plan for, rolling this out, right, Vajra? And so, but she spoke the words, and I immediately went, oh, that's it. And then this is really important for you to do. When you get something immediate like that, you must acknowledge it. Acknowledge the reality, because isn't it true, Vajra? It's so easy to kind of fluff that off later, forget about it, or say that was a coinky dink, or, whatever. No, we immediately got the words, the 4 words that we needed, right, Vajra? Speak about that.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we also referenced the pamphlet that he wrote. I don't know why my camera's going out of focus.
Right.
The pamphlet that he wrote, the Women's Collective, and in that is the clue also. I mean, it's right there.
Right.
So
Right.
I feel him with me constantly.
Yes.
It's not the same. I cry every day. I cry every day from not being, from the shock and the pain, but I feel him. He's with us, and he inspired us.
Yes, he totally inspired us and in the moment when we asked for it, when we needed it, the exact right thing came. These seem like small things, but no, they show you that there is a way to connect to the unseen world if you believe in it. If you believe, and then it happens. Anyway, the reason why I brought that up is because the story of Mother Mary untying the knots, that one of the primary figures in it is named Wolfgang. And so it's 1615 in Germany, in Bavaria, which is now in Germany. And this gentleman was fighting with his wife on an ongoing basis. And her name is Sophie. Sophia, as you all know, means wisdom. So this story is just filled with interesting synchronicities. So he loves his wife very much, and he's very distraught that they are not in alignment, that they are struggling with each other. He loves her. He wants to stay with her. He wants to fix this. It was the custom in that part of the world, kind of a combination of hand fasting and Christian symbology, that when the couple marries, they put their hands together, and then the priest ties a white ribbon around their wrists to seal them together. So he had saved that ribbon as being a very important object for him, a sacred object. Not knowing what to do, he takes the ribbon to a priest, the only spiritual person in his town. He takes the ribbon to the priest, and he said, and he's teary and he's crying, and he says, I don't know how to fix this. I've tried everything. It just seems where it's stuck in this sort of hopeless place. Here's the ribbon that tied our love together. Here's the ribbon. So the priest takes the ribbon, and he's standing next to a picture of Mother Mary. And just spontaneously, he picks this old, it's old because it's been several years. The ribbon is discolored, it's dirty. So he holds the ribbon up to Mother Mary, and in a spontaneous prayer, he beseeches her to untie the knots of this marriage. Please smooth this out, straighten this out, make it, beautiful and perfect. Well, all of a sudden, ribbon, which is kind of wrinkled and dirty, all of a sudden it becomes blindingly white, and all the little tangles in it and everything from being old, everything just smooths out. and he holds it up, and there's a light that fills the room from the brightness of the ribbon that just turns white instantly. And everybody's just like overcome. He goes home, and there's peace and love and joy between them from that moment on. It completely solved the problem. Fast forward 75 years, the grandson of Sophie and Wolfgang becomes a priest. And he knows this legend of his family, of Mother Mary saving the marriage. And so he commissioned an artist in the area named Schmittner. He says, I want you to paint a picture of the event where my parents' marriage was saved. So Schmittner does. The painting becomes famous. It's a picture of Mary, which we shared with you, the members, in our newsletter a week ago. So we send to our members a monthly picture and of goddess inspiration. And so the picture is Mother Mary, this famous painting that was done around 1700, Mary, untier of knots. So this is the picture that was painted in 1700, 75 years after the story happened. And this is Mary untying the knots. And these are the knots. And this is the after she's done her magical work. This painting became famous, and it sits now in a museum in Bavaria. That is the story behind Mother Mary, the untier of knots. It then became a famous Catholic devotion, but we feel that this transcends any particular religion. This is something that just shows you that source can solve any problem. That's what I think. We don't think of this as only a Catholic thing. We think of this as something that is appropriate for anyone at all.
Currently, in our in this astrological time, this solar eclipse that we just had with the new moon is related to the energy of the great attractor. The great attractor is an actual it's a huge universe that we could not see, as it was behind the moon, behind the Milky Way, so we couldn't see it. But eventually there was a woman, and I don't have her name right here, she founded it, and she founded it twice, actually, information on this twice. But what is interesting is that the great attractor is known for being the untangler or the unraveler. So the things that the energy that's coming in such a huge momentum and abundance right now is this being able to unravel or untangle beliefs or perspectives that you have that just are not right anymore. You know they don't feel good in your body. They're not serving you. So the energy of the cosmos, it's a galactic cosmic energy or divine, let's call it divine. So it is helping you to move through, like just finally just get rid of it. Let's untangle it. Let's move on. And this is the energy that this great attractor is providing for us and supporting us with. And it's in complete coordination with this story and this time. It's really cool.
And I am feeling Wolfgang, Vajra's Wolfgang with us now. Right now, I'm feeling the presence of him in this room. We shall distribute some white life ribbons, one to each of you. For those of you at home, simply do this ceremony with us in your mind's eye. I will call upon Vajra to guide us through putting our knotty, not that kind of naughty, Knotty.
Well, it might be that kind of naughty.
our knotty problems, our tangled problems into our life ribbon. Let's just do this very peacefully, very slowly. Those of you at home, simply move along with this in your own heart. I will distribute the ribbons, and Vajra, if you would please speak us through. Each person is going
Yes.
to get their ribbon. Speak us through this.
Be feeling into your body and heart, those things that are troubling you, those pithy problems. It may be emotional, it might be relating to a relationship or not having a relationship, it might be financial, it might be understanding and fully living your life purpose. Whatever it might be, small or large, they all matter. Be thinking about those, and as you get your ribbon, tie each one into a knot. And as you do it, you know that you're offering it to Mother Mary. You're presenting it to her, who has all power, all love, all compassion. Just know that she is witnessing. She is present there with you, with me, with each of us where we are. And tie that knot in and name it. There may be several. Or maybe it's one huge one and you just keep tying and it has so many knots to it. These are the knots of the heart, the knots of your life. The things that trouble you. And do it with your hands as if you have this white ribbon in front of you if you don't have one. Do it, feel it, move down a little further down on the ribbon and tie the next one. And Mother Mary, feel her, know, acknowledge that she is witnessing you do this. She is your mother. She loves you, regardless of whether you had a loving mother in life or not. She is the ultimate deep mother energy, the purest, most powerful love and compassion. And she knows the knots of your heart and your life. She knows them. Maybe she'll name them for you. Maybe you'll come up with an inspiration from her that you had not thought of. Be open to that. Is there anything else, Mother Mary, great mother, that I need to add to this ribbon? Is there another knot? And maybe there's something you can't quite name, but you tie that knot. She knows what it is. This is real. This is real. There is nothing she cannot untie. That is the reality of love.
Blessed be. Give your knotty ribbon to Mary that they are affirming is going to be magically straightened out. Make real the fact that we are giving this to Mary now. Giving this to Mary, letting it go from our hands and into hers.
So whether imaginary that you've done at home on Zoom, or whether it's there live in the room with Ava, you hold the ribbon in both hands. Look at the knots, acknowledge them, and offer them. At home, lay it forward into the altar, the imaginary altar or the real altar, whatever you have at home, upon the altar, and say, I relinquish this. I offer this to you, Mother Mary, and your immense love, knowing that love is the greatest power, indeed the only power in the universe. I offer this to you. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Offer
Indeed.
your doubt if you have doubt. Offer your doubt.
Yes.
Offer your skepticism if you have skepticism.
Right.
Offer it. Offer that.
We have gathered the ribbons, the knotted ribbons, and we have placed them on the altar, and we have given them to Mary. We let them go because something greater than our human selves, something not outside ourselves, but something within us, greater than our human selves, is the one there is only one of, and the one who knows how to untie the knots. To conclude, Vajra, please speak just a minute or two about truly releasing something from our bodies, because we've been perhaps carrying this. I know the knot, I put in 3 knots. All 3 I've been carrying for more than 10 years. So speak to us about really finding that knot in our body and really letting it go now from the body to the altar, to Mary.
So come into attunement with your breath. Feel your belly, chest swell slightly with a deep breath, and then ebb as you let the breath out, because we do this constantly. We know how to let go. The breath, we do it thousands of times a day. So receive, inhale, and release, let go. And as you do this with each breath, acknowledge, affirm that you are letting go of these knots. You are willing to let go. No matter whether it may be fear or trepidation, or you want to hang on to these knots for any reason, you have the choice to let go. Each step we take in life, we let go of the earth with the foot, and we lift it into the air, and then we press it down to the earth, and we let go with the other foot. We are constantly letting go. The body knows how to let go. And so again, with your breath, the most subtle of energies in our physical body that we experience directly. Inhale, receive Mother Mary's compassion. Compassion for you. Receive it. Receive it. And let go of the knots. Receive her love, which is no separation from the love that lives in your heart innately. You are love. You are born of love from the great cosmic mother. And we are sustained by love. So you inhale the love that is you, and you exhale and let go of that of which is not you. Knots, not you. And so it is.
Not you. Blessed be. Joff is going to distribute. There you go. Say hi, Joff, to everybody.
Hi there.
Joff is going.
We love our men.
Hi, Joff.
And Oberon is here. Oberon is here.
Oberon.
I saw Oberon.
Yay.
Yow. Yay, Oberon.
We are speaking the World Peace Prayers now, a pamphlet that will go home with each person. It's all the major religions, mainstream religions, and a few goddess things also. Enjoy the prayers. Those of you who are home and don't have this pamphlet in front of you, simply go into a reverie and let us speak these for you together in circle, in unison. Let the feeling of it wash over you. So we recognize, of course, that aspects of most modern mainstream religions are based in patriarchy and do not support, as we do, as this circle does, the idea of woman as the ancient natural spiritual authority and rightful guide for humanity. But at the same time, we can also agree with Gandhi, who said, like the bee gathering honey from different flowers, the wise person accepts the essence of the different scriptures and sees only the good in all religions. As many of you know, the bee is one of the most ancient symbols for the priestess of goddess. Priestesses were and still are in our temple called Melissa, meaning bee. So let us now, in our aspect of the bee priestess, gathering what good she may, speak the world peace prayers together in the simple spirit of blessing all humanity. Baha'i, together now. Be generous in prosperity and thankful in adversity. Be fair in thy judgment and careful in thy speech. Be a lamp unto those who walk in darkness and a home to the stranger. Be eyes to the blind and a guiding light unto the feet of the erring. Be a breath of life to the body of humankind, a dew to the soil of the human heart, and a fruit upon the tree of humility. Tibetan Buddhist. May you be at peace. May your heart remain open. May you awaken to the light of your true nature. May you be healed. May you be a source of healing for all beings. Jainist. Peace and universal love is the essence of the gospel preached by all the enlightened ones. The divine teaches that equanimity is the Dharma. Forgive do I, creatures all, and let all creatures forgive me. Unto all have I amity, and unto none enmity. Know that violence is the root cause of all miseries in the world. Violence, in fact, is the knot of bondage. Do not injure any living being. This is the eternal, perennial, and unalterable way of spiritual life. A weapon, howsoever powerful it may be, can always be superseded by a superior one. But no weapon can, however, be superior to non-violence and love. Sufi. O almighty sun, whose light clears away all clouds, we take refuge in you. Guide of all people, God of all deities, Lord of all angels, we pray you to dispel the mists of illusion from the hearts of the nations and lift their lives by your all-sufficient power, your ever-shining light, your everlasting life, your heavenly joy, and your perfect peace. Ancient Celtic oral tradition. I am bowing my head in the eye of the mother who gave me birth, in the eye of the maiden who brings me freedom, in the eye of the queen who guides me in right ways of living, in the eye of the crone who holds for me the wisdom of the ages, in friendship and affection, through thy gift of nature, O goddess, bestow upon us fullness in our need, love towards the lady, the affection of the lady, the laughter of the lady, the wisdom of the lady, the passion of the lady, the blessing of the lady, and the magic of the lady. To do in the world of Abred as the ageless ones do in Gwynford, each shade and light, each day and night, each moment in kindness, grant us thy sight and thy powers. Blessed be. Zoroastrian. We pray to Source to eradicate all the misery in the world, that understanding triumph over ignorance, that generosity triumph over indifference, that trust triumph over contempt, and that truth triumph over falsehood. Blessed be. From Gandhi, I offer you peace, I offer you love, I offer you friendship. I see your beauty, I hear your need, I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from Source. I salute that Source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. Blessed be. Goddess Kuan Yin, Divine Mother of all beings, great Goddess of compassion and mercy, may my heart be home to you, like your island in the sea. May I feel your presence guiding me in fear and rage. May the strength and balance of your grace-filled body be mine when I need them. And may I walk in your bodhisattva way with trust and gladness beyond time, beyond the end, beyond the beginning. Hindu. O Divine, lead us from the unreal to the real. O Divine, lead us from darkness to light. O Divine, lead us from death to immortality. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti unto all. O infinite power, may there be peace in celestial regions. May there be peace on earth. May the waters be appeasing. May herbs be wholesome. And may trees and plants bring peace to all. May all beneficent beings bring peace to us. May thy law propagate peace all through the world. May all things be a source of peace to us, and may thy peace itself bestow peace on all, and may that peace come to me also. Blessed be. Indigenous American. O great spirit of our ancestors, I raise my pipe to you, to your messengers, the four winds, and to Mother Earth, who provides for your children. Give us the wisdom to teach our children to love, to respect, and to be kind to each other, so that they may grow with peace in mind. Let us learn to share all the good things you provide for us on this earth. Blessed be. Shinto. Although the people living across the ocean surrounding us, I believe, are our brothers and sisters, why are there constant troubles in this world? Why do winds and waves rise in the ocean surrounding us? I only earnestly wish that the wind will soon puff away all the clouds which are hanging over the tops of the mountains. Blessed be. Muslim. In the name of the Almighty, the Beneficent, the Merciful, praise be to the Creator of the universe, who has created us and made us into tribes and nations, that we may know each other, not that we may despise each other. If the enemy incline towards peace, do thou also incline towards peace, and trust in the divine, the one that heareth and knoweth all things. And the servants of the divine, most gracious are those who walk on the earth in humility. And when we address them, we say, peace. Blessed be. African. Almighty God, the great thumb we cannot evade to tie any knot, the roaring thunder that splits mighty trees, the all-seeing one up high, who sees even the footprints of an antelope on a rock mass here on earth. You are the one who does not hesitate to respond to our call. You are the cornerstone of peace. Blessed be. Buddhist. May all beings everywhere plagued with sufferings of body and mind quickly be freed from their illnesses. May those frightened cease to be afraid, and may those bound be free. May the powerless find power, and may people think of befriending one another. May those who find themselves in trackless, fearful wildernesses, the children, the aged, the unprotected, be guarded by beneficent celestials, and may they swiftly attain enlightenment. Blessed be. Jewish. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, that we may walk the paths of the Most High, and we shall beat our swords into plowshares and our spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore, and none shall be afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken. Christian. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be known as the children of God. But I say to you that hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. To those who strike you on the cheek, offer the other also. And from those who take away your cloak, do not withhold your coat as well. Give to everyone who begs from you, and of those who take away your goods, do not ask them again. And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them. Blessed be. Seek. The Creator adjudges us according to our deeds, not the coat we wear. The truth is above everything, but higher still is truthful living. Know that when we attain divinity, when we loveth, and only that victory endures in consequence of which no one is defeated. And the charge of the star goddess. Hear the words of the star goddess, the dust of whose feet are the hosts of heaven, whose body encircles the universe. I, who am the beauty of the green earth and the white moon among the stars and the mysteries of the waters, I call upon your soul to arise and come unto me. For I am the soul of nature that gives life to the universe. From me all things proceed, and unto me they must return. Let my worship be in the heart that rejoices. For behold, all acts of love and pleasure are my rituals. Let there be beauty and strength, power and compassion, honor and humility, mirth and reverence within you. And you who seek to know me, know that your seeking and yearning will avail you not unless you know the mystery. For if that which you seek you find not within yourself, you will never find it without. For behold, I have been there with you from the beginning, and I am that which is attained at the end of desire. You may take these home. Mata, speak to us just 2 or 3 sentences for the absorption of whatever good we may wish to take individually from these words that many, many peoples consider sacred. Help us absorb whatever good is here for us.
All words are vibration, vibration of thoughts and beliefs and perspectives, all that we hold as guiding lights for our lives. All of this lives within our body, that which is in alignment and attunement with these prayers and our beliefs are one. It lives in peace within our bodies, and that which lives within our bodies shines out and emanates out like the ripples of stream, the ripples of a pebble being tossed into a pond as it goes out in concentric circles, out and out forever, like the vibration of the beating of the drum. The vibrations move forever and never stop. We may not hear them, but we feel them in our bodies. That which we send out, others feel in their bodies as well, from before, now, and the end of time. Blessed be.
Blessed be. So absorb that, take a moment, make a transition for yourself, absorb whatever good you can, whatever makes sense for you. Let us find out now if Mary has helped us. Let us find out. Let us find out if Mary has helped us. We will choose our ribbon back and see what has happened as Vajra speaks some words, helping us receive our ribbons back.
So, you at home on Zoom, lift your ribbon to you that you have offered, and you will see that it is smooth and white and free of knots. Smooth and white and free of knots. And let that absorb into your body. The power of the mother, the power of love, to meet every challenge, to unravel every knot. And those that are there present with Ava, you are receiving your ribbon, smooth and white and free of knots. And know that this is reality. Smooth and white and free of knots. Even Ava, oh my God, that's real magic. With their pure white ribbons, smooth and free of knots.
Marcia,
You at home.
Is your ribbon completely free of knots? Yes, Joff, are you happy with your untying of your knots? Knot, tie a new knot, bind it and set it free. Untie a knot, tie a knot, bind it and set it free. I did one for all of our members who may not be on this call. I tied 3 knots for whatever might be happening in their lives and asked permission in the unseen world if they wish to participate, and those who did. And so for you all, I present your smooth ribbon. You may take your ribbon home and place it on your altar or someplace that makes sense to you.
Can I share something, Ava? A synchronicity? May I share a synchronicity?
By all means.
Yeah. Well, Wolfgang was Bavarian. He was quite firm about that. My beloved Wolfgang was Bavarian, not German. Well, you know,
nothing against the Germans.
No, but I mean, there's a difference. You know, the Bavarians are very proud of being Bavarian. It's a softer sort of anyway. Right. And then his brother's wife's name is Sophie. So
what?
Yeah, his brother's wife name is Sophie.
Oh my God. Is every Bavarian named Wolfgang or Sophie? That is actually an
So-
amazing synchronicity, isn't it? Add that to the pile. Oh my gosh.
Can I add a little story about Mother Mary?
Certainly. Let's all
Okay.
listen.
The only time I went to Europe was a couple of years ago, and Wolf set it up because I went there to Sarajevo to present at a international conference about healing generational war wounds of women. And before he set my trip up so that I went and visited Maria, his dear friend, who has 3 adult children, and we're all friends. And with her, she lives in Mannheim, and we went to visit the Cathedral of Worms, W-O-R-M-S, not worms, but Worms. And we went into that cathedral, and I found it so oppressive and depressing. Huge statues, bigger than life-size statues, towering over the main, nave, the main place, the cathedral. And I felt so much depression. And then I went off to the side to the nave where Mother Mary was depicted in a larger than life-size statue. And behind her were painted all the rays of light and love. And I sat down, and I felt I felt a feeling in my heart I had not felt since shortly before meeting Wolf, and where I'd gone through a lot of sorrow. And I felt this love welling up in my heart. It was like warm wine. It was a particular feeling of sensation. I feel a lot of sensations in my heart of love and compassion, but this is a particular one. And I hadn't felt it in all that time since, and haven't felt it since then. But it was such a clear sign to me that Mother Mary inhabited that nave, and she answered the prayers of her children, women, men, children. They would come to that part of the nave, and it was full of love and compassion, whereas the rest was depressive and oppressive, the people suffering. She answers the prayers. That was a clear, physical, heart-filled sign to me that she is present. She hears our prayers. She heard our prayers today. She will untie your knots. She already has. Blessed be.
Already has. If anybody wants this pamphlet mailed to them, hard copy, I will be very happy to do that. Just email me at ava@museumofwoman.us, and I will pop in the mail this beautiful pamphlet of world peace prayers. I can't let this moment pass without speaking something that is also true and important and has not been spoken of much, or has been spoken wrongly in my opinion. I was watching with a neighbor who's a very close friend of the family, and it was a documentary on the Komodo dragon in Indonesia, which can reproduce by parthenogenesis. And parthenogenesis is when the female can reproduce life without the presence of male sperm. So there are many species who can still do this, including the Komodo dragon. And this information has been sort of weirdly suppressed for a long time. Scientists have known that there are the Brahminy snake, there's many different types of species who can reproduce without the presence of the male. Over time, Mother Nature, in her wisdom, knew that genetic diversity is great for the physical body. And so out of the female, she created a different version of life, a different version of the female, which was the male, so that the genes could be mixed up and then reintroduced to the female in strengthening the genetic pool. Then a lot of life, most life, started to be divided up into male and female, and we required that male and female get together in order for life to be perpetuated. But this most ancient way of creating life, parthenogenesis, the Komodo dragon is, millions of years old, basically unchanged. Marguerite Rigoglioso taught at our museum and temple several years ago. She's a fantastic, brilliant scholar. She has written a book called Cult of the Divine Birth, where she posits that Mother Mary and a line of priestesses before her knew the secret of parthenogenesis. And that is how they created avatars, how they brought forth very advanced beings. We have a lot of discussion, a lot of mockery of the virgin birth. We have a lot of, well, that's stupid, that can't possibly happen. Or what was the girlfriend doing secretly, and people laughing. But the fact is that it is utterly, completely physically possible for a female to give birth without the presence of a male. If you go back, you'll see there are 5 or 6 Christ-like figures, Mithras and Dionysus and a bunch of other males who all have a similar story, born of a virgin being one of them. This is something that we need to be aware of. And when someone mocks the idea of the virgin birth, say, mock it all you like, but science has proved that it is utterly possible. Not only possible, it's being done every day on this planet by many different types of females in different species. So Vajra, can you share anything that I may have left out on this topic of virgin birth that is so much mentioned at this time with regard to Jesus?
Recent book, Marguerite's most recent book, which has been written about this for the general public, you might say. There's the link in the chat. The Mystery Tradition of Miraculous Conception. And Mother Mary, and I've been studying this with Marguerite and taking her Mother Mary course. In fact, she has a monthly Mother Mary Empowerment Love Circle, which you can register for. It's $27 a month, and a couple of hours of prayer and sharing. But one of the most astounding things, I think, is that there's a link between Isis and Mother Mary. They both resurrected. Isis resurrected Osiris and begat Horus upon him with the golden phallus that she she made. So the divine child. Mother Mary, it is believed, is the reincarnation of she who was Isis in Egypt. In other words, a woman can become so advanced in her spiritual love, her compassion, the largeness of her soul, and the integration of her highest being into a bodily incarnation, that she actually embodies the goddess. And that is what Mary did as Isis, and that's what she did as Mother Mary. And that's why she is able to answer our prayers everywhere around the world. She is everywhere. People are calling upon her. She's appeared in so many places, in so many ways. This is real. Mary conceived Jesus through parthenogenesis. This was a shamanic practice that the women knew. This is and it's based on scholarly research that Marguerite did and other people have done, that is not just concocted in one's mind, but is in old texts that were removed from the Bible by the Catholic Church. So there you have it.
More hidden information, more information hidden from us that we have to be aware of, that changes everything.
There also, Marguerite did let us know in some of her workshops that scientifically they found that a female ovum, if it is introduced into an alkaline environment, that it immediately starts to replicate or divide, right? And then become a being. So changing the alkaline environment of the womb with the ovum present is possibly how the priestesses were able to move into the parthenogenesis.
Right.
And yes, and that would be done by light, by an infusion of light and electromagnetic energy, which is what the Bible turned into, something coming from God the Father. No, it came from within her innate capacity, as you just said, Mata. Every woman's ovum, every ovum has a polar body next to it. that if they unite, it has total genetic material. And if they unite, then that woman will have, it's basically a clone. But the women who understood the shamanic practice could go beyond that and create not a female, but also a male if they chose. And it's not a clone. So it's something even higher than the very physical reality that each woman here has in her ovum. If you still have your ovaries, each ovum has that polar body with a full genetic material to join with the egg. So there you have it.
We strongly recommend anyone who is interested in uncovering some very esoteric and little known information, look into Marguerite's books and work, because it's quite fascinating. Blessed be. Thank you to our priestesses, Vajra and Mata, for helping guide us. Thank you to members for your lovely increased donations this month. It was really helpful to us in continuing to maintain and carry on. And if there is, if you'd like to leave, those of you who have not made a donation, if you'd like to leave one on the altar before you go, that's absolutely great. We receive, we receive, we receive. We will speak our concluding valedictions, and then this circle will conclude by eating quietly. Doesn't have to be silent. A dumb supper is pretty much completely silent. Just eat quietly. Speak of uplifted things. Don't speak about problems of the day. Just speak about things that uplift you, and let that bless the food that goes into your body. Eat a little bit for your ancestresses, those who have crossed over. There will be no social chat after services today. For those of you who are online, if you wish, you can eat and drink ritually with us. I'll leave the camera on. You can see we have a beautiful table of food that everyone has brought. So let us come to a graceful conclusion on our special services today. Before we go, I would like to mention a new book out, Mother World, by the fantastic Kathy Jones. She's a priestess of Avalon, and she is this absolutely amazing being. Had the pleasure of hosting her at the Museum of Women, and she is so pristine in her aspect. And she's created this fantastic book I think all of us should read. The primary values for the new mother world are honoring Mother Earth as a living being, love for each other, kindness, respect, support, care, and compassion, honoring all forms of mothering, honoring fathers, and the celebration and nurture of children and young people, protecting and taking care of the earth, water, fire, air, and space in her world. This is a fantastic, I just got it in the mail from her yesterday. It has amazing, juicy things and wonderful quotes and pictures. It's a picture book. It's not motherhood that is exhausting. What is exhausting is to nurture in a world that doesn't care for and support its mothers. Well, yeah. And she answers questions like, what about women who do not want to or who are unable to have children? How do they fit into the mother world? And she gives a brilliant answer. What about fathers? She's very inclusive, and this is just a beautiful book. Go online and buy this at Glastonbury Goddess Temple or kathyjones.co.uk. Let's come to a graceful conclusion.
Mother Mary, with profound acknowledgement and gratitude, we thank you for all that which you endured in your life, in your training, in your walk upon the earth. You're bringing forth your beautiful son, Yeshua ben Joseph, Jesus, and enduring his crucifixion and administering his resurrection and that great mystery. All that you have brought forth to humanity to us this day. All that you have awakened and all that you hold for the future of humanity to come together as one family, as the children of you and the great goddess, the great cosmic mother, one family with all of the elemental beings, with all of the plants and the animals, with the earth mother. You hold these mysteries and this knowledge, and you hold it with the infinite love of our divine mother, with the most tender compassion and real energy. And we know and we affirm, Mother Mary, that wherever we speak your name, in our heart, silently or aloud, that you are there and you hear us and you respond to our need. We know that we must, almost always it must be that we open the door. Knock and it shall be opened. Ask and ye shall receive, as your son taught us. And so it is. We will call upon you, and we know that your grace is with us. Thank you, Mother Mary. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Thanking the ancestresses.
Ancestresses, those who have kicked up the dust, breathe the air that we breathe, are in the very bones and minerals of our bodies. We thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Thanking guides and guardians.
Guides and guardians, so many. The angels of the heavens and the angels of the earth, the totem animals, those who have walked with us since the beginning of time and will always walk with us forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Powers of the north, south, east, and west. Air, fire, water, and earth. Those substances which create the physical world, which create our bodies. We are so grateful to you. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. This concludes our Mother Mary service. We invite you to eat and drink quietly, ritually, and I will share a beautiful 18-minute Mother Mary meditation with those of you online. It was supposed to be at the beginning, but it didn't work. But I think I know what went wrong now. It came to me, one of those knots got untied in my mind as we were doing the service. I think I know what I did wrong. So we'll put that online and we'll put that on the big screen and let us conclude our service together. Blessed be. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be. higher.